addressing the new rumor for the Lego Star Wars Captain Rex Y-Wing. So I'm gonna try to make this video just like one take, because that's how I like to do these things. I've been thinking about this video now for a couple days, making notes. On Friday, yesterday, there was a rumor that was announced that there's gonna be a new Lego Star Wars Y-Wing, Captain Rex's Y-Wing, and that figure will be the same exact figure that is in the UCS Venator. Now, I've had this stance here since day one that I've wanted the Captain Rex minifigure in the Venator to be exclusive to this set, and that this particular figure not released in any other subsequent sets in the future. And with that being said, I have also been very transparent and clear, very, very clear, that I want a Captain Rex minifigure to be released in another, cheaper, more affordable set. I'm going down the list here. I think there's a difference between everyone being able to afford their favorite character, their favorite clone, and everyone having the same exact figure. So, the rumor that came out was apparently from a very trusted person in that field of rumors, and his or her rumors are typically true or very close to it from what I've read. I have no relationship with this person. I haven't contacted them, they haven't contacted me, and I never heard of them prior to this, to be completely honest with you, with me somewhat being new to this space, but growing between YouTube and Instagram, been getting a lot of traction. So with that being said, it's a rumor, it's not like a fact yet, or it hasn't been announced by the Lego group, so take it with a grain of salt. Whether this happens to be true, I personally hope it's not true. I hope that a Captain Rex comes out, but it's a little different variant, whether, you know, the face be different or something on the torso printing or arm printing. I hope that something is different to keep this figure exclusive to the Venator. Now, with that being said, I've also had the stance that if you spend, you know, if you buy a UCS set, it's a nice bonus to have an exclusive figure. I'm very clear here as well. I don't know if I've mentioned this many other times, but I don't buy a UCS set for a figure. I buy the set because I enjoy building the sets. I've spent countless hours building the Venator. It's almost complete. I've spent countless hours building the Millennium Falcon, the X-Wing, all my other various UCS sets that have come with exclusive figures or not come with exclusive figures. The Falcon has a handful. Most likely Cantina has a handful. The Sandcrawler has some. The A-Wing, like, there's a plenty of sets that have come with exclusive figures, and then some of those figures have been released in other sets too, or maybe they're just not as desirable characters. But I do not buy sets for the figure. I buy sets because I enjoy, or at least UCS sets, because I enjoy building them, I enjoy displaying them. That's just what I enjoy doing. So I've been called a gatekeeper, a reseller, investor, a man-child, all kinds of different stuff. Number one, I'm not a gatekeeper. Lego's the one who makes the decisions on how they're going to put out minifigures, how they're going to release sets, price points. That's not on me. Take that up with the Lego group. You're happy to go on their page and you can leave feedback for your thoughts on that. I also don't invest in Lego. I have bought sets previously, like multiples of sets, with the thought process that maybe I'll resell them one day, and I can never bring myself to do that. I don't know anything about investing in Lego. It's not something that I would do. I'm also not a reseller. It's not something that I would do to like have an extra stream of income or save for my retirement. Like, that's not what I do either. So I didn't buy this set as an investment, but in a way, like, when you buy all these sets and you have UCS sets, like, I'm not doing it as an investment, but it is somewhat kind of an investment too. Like, most Lego Star Wars sets do go up in value. So if I get out of the hobby in a few years or 5 years or 10 years, like, I know that, like, I'm not buying a Beanie Baby, for example, that went to nothing. Like, all the sets that I have, I could sell maybe for a little bit less than I paid for them. They're not just going to be worthless. So that's, like, from the investment perspective, I know that the value of Lego Star Wars sets typically stays like flat when they're used or whatever. So like, I know that I'm not buying like a useless collectible. So, you know, that's my other thing here. A couple of notes I have here. I'm happy to have like conversations with folks if you want to, whether it's like leaving comments on this, hit me up on Instagram and you know, or like shorts, reels on Instagram. Like, I'm happy to make different stuff. Like, if you have like a nice cordial conversation, I think it's important to have compromise. My compromise, which I thought was a good compromise, was having this figure be exclusive to reward those who spend a lot of money on the set, and then releasing another one in the future. So everyone could get a Captain Rex, but it just not be the same Captain Rex. I think in life there is like a good time to have compromise, and I thought that that would be a good compromise. There's been a lot of other things, like Commander Cody recently came out in a set. I think the ATTE was like a $150 set. I mean, for kids or whatever, and like if you're on a budget, $150 to get one of your other favorite clones is kind of pricey too, but I don't think that the backlash has been the same on that. There's also a lot of sets that I couldn't afford in the past or in the future that have figures in it I would have loved to have, but I just had to pass on them. I also understand the perspective of people spend a lot of money on Lego, just maybe not the big sets. Maybe you buy multiples of like battle packs and you spend thousands of dollars more than I do, but you just don't buy the big sets because you don't have space to store them, and that's understandable too, and I can certainly see your frustration and disappointment, but it's okay to be happy about having an exclusive figure. It's also, in my opinion, okay to be happy when a figure comes out that you want. I also like it, understanding that for those of us that are disappointed that the figure is maybe not going to be exclusive, and other folks are happy too. It's okay for everybody to be happy. Like I get that, but I don't think that your happiness should be derived from somebody else's disappointment. My thoughts on the exclusivity of the figure wasn't me being happy because others were disappointed. I wanted to have something exclusive with the hope and with the understanding that Lego would most likely release another figure in another set, just not the same exact figure. That's my thoughts. Again, I think there's a difference between everyone having affordable access to their favorite character and everyone having the same thing. Unfortunately, like, again, there's been a lot of sets and figures I haven't been able to afford, and that, you know, such is life, unfortunately. And I made this video too. I'm not sure if I said at the beginning. I made this video before watching anybody else's reactions or anybody else's opinions on the matter. I've been making notes for a couple days, but things have been busy around here. So let me know what y'all think. Stay tuned for the Venator review. It's coming. I'm thinking about doing a live stream for the last bag. I'm on the last bag. So I hope I went over kind of everything, and I hope everyone is happy now that you're going to get a Captain Rex figure. I'm happy for you. I'm happy that I can go out and get like 10 of those things, like when eventually the Microfighters come out. I'm happy that I can go get a bunch of Captain Rex minifigures. I don't know why, but I just want to have more than one. That'd be cool to have, and especially for 13 bucks, and that's great. I just do hope again that it's a little different than the one that is in the Venator. So thank you all for watching. Hopefully you made it through this whole thing. If you enjoyed it, feel free to slap that subscribe button. If you have a different opinion of me, that's cool. Like, I agree to disagree. I think, you know, the hobby is great. We're all going to sometimes have different opinions. Maybe we'll have the same, maybe we'll have different, but we all enjoy the same hobby. I'm having a blast doing this. I didn't think that I'd be filming myself doing Lego stuff, but over the years, I just decided I wanted to share my collection and share my experiences with everyone. So this is where we're at. So thank y'all for watching. Looking forward to seeing the next video. And again, if you want to have some cool discussions, cordial discussions, insult-free, leave some comments. Let's have some nice discussions.